Why we must not practice auto writing or spirit communication without the guidance of a master or someone who's an expert. Years ago, I had a client of mine who'd lost her daughter, and she would often come to me for auto writing. And she would always say that, she wants to try auto writing. And I would always tell her to not make that mistake. Few months down the line, I had a call from her saying that she met with a major car accident and her husband was also in the car and he's quite critical. And when I connected to the energies, I realized that they had tried to do auto writing and it was an entity attack or a possession. And when I confronted her saying that did you do auto writing, she agreed to do it very sheepishly. When you do an auto writing, you are inviting or opening up your energies to the other realm. And while you may have intentions of encountering or communicating with your loved ones, you do not know or you cannot perceive souls whether it's the right spirit or the right energy coming across. Just because you're getting communications, messages, signs and signals from the other side does not mean it's your true loved one who's coming through. There are a lot of astral energies or low vibrational energies who can disguise or shape shift and come across as your family members or loved ones. But that's something you will not be able to recognize because you are only focusing on the message or some form of sign or communication. You are not seeing whether the authentic soul of the soul that you're trying to communicate is coming through. Often when you have a lower being or an astral realm or rather an astral being coming through, because you're opening up your energy fields, they can interfere with your energies. It leads to psychic attacks, it leads to entity attacks, and in rare cases, it also leads to possession where the astral being can enter your body, can enter your life and even your home space and completely disrupt energies in specific ways. In order to do an auto writing, you need to develop clairaudience and clairvoyance so that you can check whether you are communicating with the right spirit guide. This is not to discourage people, but this is to make people aware that there are certain pros and cons of doing this alone. And there are more cons than pros. So if at all you're intrigued in doing auto writing or spirit communication, make sure you do it under the guidance of a very strong expert or a master who can take you through this process